So I want to tell you today about my 5 favourite books. So I am a little bit of a bookworm, probably a little less so in recent years. I've found other things to keep me occupied and don't tend to have time to read a book. And also I am shockingly terrible. When I get a book that I really enjoy, I just can't put it down. And I have been known to sit up till 2 o'clock in the morning to just another chapter, and then I'm like, oh my God, look at the time. So yeah, I don't read as much now as I would like, but I always have enjoyed a good book. So some of my recent books that I really enjoy. So this is by Fay Weldon, and this is called Growing Rich. And this is a very old book. I have had this probably for about maybe 20 years, if not longer. So Growing Rich actually was a TV series on ITV, which was then Anglia in those days. And I remember watching it many years ago. And it was something that I really got into and tuned into every week. And I enjoyed it that much that I actually went and bought the book. So it's kind of about the devil. But I won't say too much more. But yeah, that's kind of like my #1 favourite book. My next book is something that I've read quite recently. I'm quite entrepreneurial. I enjoy a challenge, and I like to see the result, like to start something and then work my way through it and see the results. And for Christmas last year, I asked for this book. So this is the second book in the Alan Sugar biography series. He's one of my heroes, and he's somebody who I find incredibly inspirational. And I loved this book. Totally loved it, and I think I read it from cover to cover in about 2 days. Actually, I just could not put it down. So that's my #2 book. My next 3 books are actually probably more about authors than they are specific kind of books. So I am a Sophie Kinsella fan. That's just a couple of my books that I have of her collection. But again, I really enjoy her writing and her stories. And again, following on from one of my favourite films, the Shopaholic film, is, yeah, I've got all of those books as well. So that's Sophie Kinsella. Then I really enjoy Jill Mansell books as well. Again, that's another one of my collection of her books. I really like the way that she puts her stories together. And again, when I get hold of one of these, I cannot put it down. And finally, I'm also a Jane Costello fan as well. So I have several of her books as well. And yeah, again, it's terrible. I get hold of one of Jane Costello's books and I find them really interesting right from chapter 1. And I'm so into it that, again, I probably read one of these in 3 or 4 days. I just, I can't put them down. So that's my top 5 favourite books. Bye.